Bro,
Actually,
these
but
Laker fans are tripping, bro. Get off the shit.
Anyway, hey Jim, do you think Moody should have stayed in the game?
Hell
Absolutely. I
yeah.
mean, the guy was on
Of
fire. He was the
course,
only one that
of
had
course,
anything going.
bro.
So of course,
Guys, do
Kerr
you
always
realize?
Kerr
takes
didn't
out.
want to touch
Do
nobody's
you
ego. That's what
realize
happened
when?
to him.
Do
He didn't
you
want to touch
realize
nobody's
when
ego.
Moody was pulled off of the floor,
That shit went to
we
shit.
had 12 points in the quarter, and Moody had 11 of the 12
11 of
points.
those points. Yep.
Bro, he was working amazing in that open space that I was talking about. Like, he was very decisive, no panic. He just knew exactly what he had to do, whether it's going to the rim, whether it's taking the open shot, no hesitation. A lot of guys were doing that. So he was one of the guys who was really executing that so well. And then,
On
yeah,
both
Kerr just
ends.
took him out.
On both ends. Did you see that stunt that Draymond had at the top of the key, and then Moses recovered and blocked Monk?
Yep.
He was doing it on both ends.
Yeah, yeah.
But
So
we all know why he was yanked. We all know why he was yanked. Listen to Kerr. Did we put the clip in the jumbotron in the spaces? Look what Kerr said. He
What do
keeps
you
it plain
say?
and simple. We went back to our guys. We
Oh
felt
my
like we
goodness.
felt like we needed to go back to our guys. We went with the core.
That
And
late
he
in the
said
game?
Moses was playing great.
Wait.
We brought on Wiggins, and then at the end of the day, we went with our guys. We kept it
Curry's
plain
a
and simple.
Curry's a, Curry's a terrorist. Cause that late in the game, you can't make that kind of substitution.
I mean, you saw about Looney, right? I mean, you talk about how
He's hot. You don't.
he has
How do
the
you sub out the
emotional.
hot play, the hot hand, bro?
You talk about how he has the emotional compensation of Looney, so you sub out Looney if he has that emotional compensation. I mean, Looney
I,
shouldn't have a
to
problem
me,
sitting on the bench.
Kerr don't like to braise nobody ego, especially Clay.
Yeah, because he knows that he's
Like,
going to
come
need
on, bro.
Clay in the
and then
long run. That's why he's going
he will
Bro,
abuse
we
the
trying we
guys
chasing wins,
that
bro.
are
We trying
quote
to
But
what we
unquote.
doing here?
but
He will
Jim,
abuse the
Jim,
guys that are quote unquote
Jim,
professional. Oh, he's
Jim,
so professional, so I can just
he
take him out no matter what, and there'll be
Jim,
no
It's
problem.
crazy.
Jim, he will do that in Phoenix where the bench brings them back and it gets to underneath double digits. Won't put Steph in the game and have the bench finish it out, right? Because they have the
Shit is
high hand.
crazy.
But when Moody has the high hand tonight, he won't compromise
Or
that for
Steph
Clay. I
takes him
have a
out.
problem with that.
Yeah, I got a question. How much did Clay have at halftime,
like 15, 16,
and how
17.
much he ended up with?
20.
This is what I'm talking about, bro. Like
So many games like
He had
that.
30
oh,
points
this
in
is
the
what I'm
second half.
talking about, bro. Like you have players to play like Moody, and you don't do it. And
Did somebody call me before?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well,
They just schedule. They play the Blazers for the next one too.
I don't know how much y'all care about trends and whatnot, but I am going to share this. Phil Jackson
what was that?
has an observation that he made like a long time ago about title contenders, and essentially that if you're going to win a title, you got to get to 40 wins before 20 losses. I'm
20
sure y'all heard.
losses. Yep. Mm-hmm.
We got
That's
to
a
go
fact.
32-9 over the next 41 to achieve that. So
We gotta go on a 10-game win streak. That's what we gotta do.
I think at one point Steve went with a lineup of Draymond, Wiggins, Moody, Clay, and Steph, something along those lines, and that lineup suffered from a defensive standpoint because they had trouble rebounding.
Mm.
I'm telling you, Draymond needs rebounding help. Wiggins is not it. He can help if
He
there's
had
a
like 7
there's a
balls tonight. What
He
you
had
talking
9
about?
boards.
Like what
Steph
okay.
you
had
talking about? He
10.
needs.
Okay, if you would just
Come on,
listen
bro.
Clay
for a
had
second, you would
10.
understand what I'm saying.
Bro, he had nah.
If you
That's
would listen for a
disingenuous,
second,
Jim.
you would
That
understand
is
what I'm saying,
disingenuous,
which is that Wiggins helped a lot on the
bro.
boards as a 3 down the stretch of the game. Yes or no? Was it Looney and Draymond in there? Was Looney in there
Man
or
had
no?
9 rebounds, bro. How do you see he need like what you
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about?
he had 9.
When he's the
He helped as a
primary
What do you
3.
power
like, bro?
forward, he
This is the
cannot rebound
animosity
the
that you
same
talking about
way.
for other
I don't
players, bro.
understand what part of that is hard to understand. He can rebound better as a help at the 3 than as a primary 4 next to Draymond
He had
against
Who was
other
the
9
biggest
bigs.
culprit
rebounds.
for the
What
loss?
more do you want,
Who was
bro?
the biggest? Who was the biggest
What more do you
reason for the
want?
loss? I need to know
You
because
talking nonsense right now, dog.
Jesus
I was
Christ,
trying to
man.
catch the game, but I was still at
What
work.
do you
But
mean? You getting frustrated?
Jim, come
Go
on.
ahead and make your point, Jim. You make your point, Jim.
I already made my point, which is that when you run that small lineup where Wiggins is the 4, they have trouble rebounding, Draymond is 6'6", Wiggins is 6'7", barely
Yeah,
200,
we have a
But
two
small
hundred
he's
five
not
team.
the only
pounds.
player on the court, though.
These guys
He's
can't
not the only
rebound
player on the
over the
court.
other team's bigs.
Like, we can keep harping on this shit all day. We have a small team, bro.
Max,
It is what it
how much
is.
rebounds did
We have a
Looney
small
have?
team,
Small
bro.
team, bro.
It's a small
No,
Like,
motherfucking
Jim
team.
is
They
saying
you
have
can
Bro,
stick
Moody and
small.
PJD
I
in
don't want to
there,
hear about no
and
small
suddenly
team, bro.
Draymond is at power forward, and
Hey,
Wiggins
That's not
is
the
at
issue.
small forward, and
San Diego.
suddenly
hold
you
on,
have
hold
a
on,
much bigger team.
hold on.
What part of
Yeah,
that
You know
one
didn't
the
mic,
work?
wild
one
part
mic, one
about it,
mic,
though? Hold
one
on.
mic.
Like,
Y'all
bro.
talking over each other.
You know the wild part about it? They out-rebounded
Come on,
Sacramento.
6'7".
That's not.
It's not. I understand they out rebounded, but
Thank you, Urkel.
so you're telling me when
You
they
think
ran that
size is
five
the problem? You're
that
not
Thank you,
lineup
watching.
where it was Draymond and Wiggins, you saw no rebounding problems. Is this what you're trying to say?
Look at the box
You
score.
can't
Tell
just
me
look
we
at the
didn't do enough to win.
totality
We
of
shot
they
better
grabbed
than
more
that. We
rebounds than
shot
the
better
Kings, so
from
it was
three than
fine.
them. We
You got to look
rebounded
at the
more.
pocket of that situation
Yo,
where
who's yelling in the
We had the
they
same
background?
amount
ran
of
that
free throws.
lineup and they couldn't finish up their defensive possessions because the other team was getting offensive rebounds over those guys. So you have to clean that up. And they have pieces to clean that up. They just didn't do it. This is what I'm trying to
Well, we
say.
out-rebounded them, though, so in this game.
Okay. All right. Yeah. They out-rebounded and it was totally fine. You're right.
It's not about.
My problem
I'm going to be
is
honest.
that Moses
I don't think the
Moody
game was
is
lost.
that Moses Moody was playing in rhythm. He was snapping the net, basically swishing every goddamn three, and the next thing we know, he's fucking sitting out. I don't understand that, man. Steve Kerr does this with Steph. He does it after Steph makes a couple shots. He'll make a couple threes. He'll make a layup. Then he subs him out because of these minutes. It's like, bro, like, can we just see him ride the hot hand just once? Like, seriously, just do it one time. And maybe
Dude, you know
one
he's going to
game.
ride with his vets, and that's
I
going to be his
understand that.
downfall.
I understand that. But remember, Urkel was talking about you got to fight. What is Urkel talking about today? You got to fight human nature,
Kev,
right? No,
Kev,
TJ,
I'm not going to lie to you.
TJ, hold on. You got to fight human nature, and Steve Kerr is refusing to do that. He's seeing what is right in front of him. This kid is literally splashing the net, splash, 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 and he fucking subs him out. Why?
You know how
And
you know,
Kev,
you know how you know,
Kev,
you know how
because
you
you
know
don't
that you
He
know
don't
how
want
you
to
know
hurt
how
Faye's
hot
feelings.
Moses was.
Kev,
You know how you know
point?
how hot Moses was? This is how hot Moses was. Let me tell you how hot Moses was. Moses was so hot that they ran an off-ball action on the wing where
Split action. I think I saw.
Clay set a screen on Fox, and it was a pretty clean screen. And he actually didn't lean into it either. And they called a
they just called bullshit.
offensive
Yeah.
foul
Oh, that
on
was
Clay.
bullshit.
And Moody came
He
around
cashed in, man.
falling out of bounds off of one leg, and he hit
He
it
cashed
all
it. Yeah.
for his fifth
Yo,
three.
That probably would have been the. I'll be honest. That probably would have been
that
the
was like a
dagger.
28-footer, bro. It wasn't right by the 3-point line. It was like a
He was
28-footer.
basically out of bounds.
Like, bro, why are you taking this guy out of the game? This guy's literally scorching hot, man. This is the thing with Steve Kerr, man. Like, I understand he's going to go with his guys, but Urkel was just talking about you have to fight human nature. And Steve Kerr is not doing that. Steph does it. He's done it, right? So TJ, I know what you're going to say. He's going to ride with his guys, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You got to change it up. If you see some guy who's that hot, you cannot take him out of the game. You just cannot do it. So I hope,
Kev, in this situation,
I hope he learns from tonight and doesn't do this again because it might have
do it again. Did you see the post game presser? Did you see when they asked him what he said?
AK.
He's not. Literally every other coach does this except him. It don't make sense.
Okay, Kev. There now. Let's rewind.
See, Isaiah. When
Isaiah
Joe's going out there 7 for 7, you think OKC's coach is just going to take him out because he's 7 of 7?
They're not doing
too many
that.
minutes. The fuck, man? Come on, no way.
Kev, I'm gonna give you a little analogy for you. Remember when Jim Harbaugh was the coach of the 49ers, and in 2012, the year they went to that Super Bowl, he had the guts to change horses from Alex Smith to Colin Kaepernick, and you know what he said to the media? Sometimes you just got to ride the hot hand. In this case, Kerr should have just rode the hot hand with Moody. I'm sorry.
Yes, exactly. Just ride the hot hand.
And I'm not going to lie. When he took Moody out, Kev, what if Moody is still out there and he catches 2 more threes? That's the difference in the game right there.
You know what the problem is? You know what the problem is? It's not about riding the hot hand. And there's one only one
At some
reason
point,
why
you got to
it's about
swallow your
why
pride,
it's not
man.
about that, and we have to be honest about it because riding the hot hand is not a difficult coaching decision at all.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason why that move was made, can someone tell me why? Why was that move made? It was very obvious.
Go
You
ahead.
said
Go
what?
ahead, AK.
I ain't so hear you.
Granted, Wiggins did have it going. He had a good night.
Exactly.
Because if you keep Moody on the floor and you bring on Wiggins, Moody is playing off ball no matter what. You know who else is playing off ball at that spot? It's Klay. And you know who had to close that game in Steve Kerr's eyes tonight? Klay Thompson.
Why?
That's why. That's why.
Politics, man.
Because of the same reason of everything else that's going on. And what did he say in the
on,
presser?
dog.
He
Then
said
fuck Clay.
they
Get
asked
this
him
guy
about
out of here, man.
patience,
If
and
we
he
have
talked
to
about
keep,
getting benched.
if we have to
I'm
keep,
so
And he said,
tired
if we
of
have to
"Thanks,
keep
egos
a
on
I
guy
this
guess."
off
on this
the
team,
floor,
bro.
He said, "Thanks,
if
Steve,
we
I
have to
guess."
keep
And
a guy
Steve
off
said,
the floor
"You
just to make
guess?"
sure
No,
Clay
no, no,
closes,
no,
man,
no.
get him the fuck out of
We're
here. Seriously,
closing, bro.
get him
Klay
out of here.
Wait,
Klay
hold
is
on.
going to close games regardless of circumstance and regardless of situation. Moses Moody will not have a night that he's hotter at the end of a game than this evening. I don't think
Exactly.
that you'll see it. And no matter what, Klay is going to be closing. And whether or not we like it, we're going to have to eat it. And what's going to happen is, if you don't like it, and if the front
So
office
wait,
has a
wait.
problem with it in February,
Question.
they will move him before they bench him. I've been saying
Hold
this
on. Wait.
for
Y'all
I
remember
don't even know how long I've been saying this.
AK?
They will move him before they bench him.
AK, you remember early in the season?
If you need to see anything else in regards to that, I don't know what to tell you.
Hold on. I'm about to show you. He said he gonna run with the starters, right? Y'all remember early in
Yep.
the season when Wiggins wasn't playing good and he was benching Wiggins in the closing lineup? Or did we forget that? Oh, we didn't forget that, right?
Wiggins will never
Early in the season
have a
when Wiggins
presser
wasn't
like
playing
Klay
good.
had this week.
Bro, he was benching Wiggins in the closing lineup for Kaminga. And CP at one time.
Wasn't
Like, what we
drafted by
doing?
the Golden State Warriors. He hasn't been here for a
I
decade.
don't care about that, bro.
He
He's
didn't
on the
have a
team right
presser.
now. He's gonna
He didn't
start. He's
have
a
a
starter right
presser like
now.
he did this week. You have to, bro. Steve Kerr is also managing behavior and personalities at the same time. And one thing, can't let this thing derail Klay Thompson. Okay. He can't. And in a little bit of a way, he's in a bind.
Well,
Because
fuck, man.
and that's one thing that
So
I'll give him a little bit of
so
the benefit of the doubt for.
we
In
seen
that
him
regard.
bench
We
Draymond.
already
We
have
seen
10
him bench
losses, man.
Steph. We seen him bench Wiggins, but he can't do it to Clay.
This personality
That doesn't
bullshit.
make
We gotta
sense.
No,
play
bro, he can't
basketball
do it to
games.
Klay. He
That
can't
doesn't
do it
make
to Klay
sense,
because
bro.
you know why?
We seen
No, hold on.
Steph got
It does
bench.
make
We
sense.
seen Draymond got bench.
No,
We
it
seen
does
Wiggins
make
got
sense.
bench.
Hold on. It does
Don't
make
make sense
sense
to
because
me.
you know why?
Why?
Because when he asked him, when he was asked to come off the bench, he said, "Fuck off." Coming off the bench.
with Jordan
AK,
Poole?
let me ask you this question then. If Bob Myers literally resigned because he didn't want to trade Klay Thompson, so does that mean Kerr's also a bitch? And
That's what
if
I'm
he
saying.
can't
That's what I'm
manage the
saying, because
ego
you
of
the
Klay
coach,
Thompson,
bro.
then he should
You're the
resign
coach.
too. He should resign, bro.
That's
He
like
should
Ronaldo
resign if he
telling
can't manage Klay
that's like
Thompson
Messi
correctly.
telling
He
Pep
should
Guardiola,
resign.
don't take me off right now. That's like Ronaldo telling
Bro,
Ancelotti, don't take me
the
off. Like, what are
same
you doing?
thing. It's the same thing as Bob Myers. If you can't deal with Klay Thompson, then fucking resign. Because we need to start winning basketball games. We need to start winning basketball games. We already have 10 losses.
How many times
They
are we
will
gonna come
move
back
Klay
and
Thompson
connect shit
before
to
they
play,
bench Klay
bro?
Thompson.
How many times are we gonna come back here to play back on spaces and connect shit to Clay? Enough is enough, dog. They could do what they want at this point.
It's the reality
Trade
of the
him, sell
situation,
him,
bro.
trade him, sell him, do whatever they want. I don't care.
You know, so
This
funny.
nigga needs
I
to.
don't even think Clay was the problem tonight. I think he should have
He's
benched
not.
Looney. I think he should have benched Looney. I'll be honest.
He just made a coaching
How the
decision.
game was going, they needed offense more than they needed defense. He probably should have benched Looney.
Exactly.
Regardless, that's not something that you're going to see this year.
King, we didn't blow a 20-point lead because of one
We're
player.
literally too small to have Looney on the bench.
Yeah, I didn't even. Yeah, B, to your point, I wasn't even sure. Like some people said, like, oh, Clay. Some people said
It wasn't his fault this time.
I ain't
No.
even know,
Let's
bro.
not hold on. Let's not get things. See, people sometimes don't pay attention,
Mm-hmm.
We're not
You're
talking
not.
about
You're
we're
not
not talking about blowing a game because of one player. I'm just talking about
exactly.
closing
That's
lineups.
not what we're saying.
I'm just talking about closing lineups. I'm talking about
Exactly.
why a guy who was that hot had 11 of 12 points that we scored in the fourth quarter didn't close the game. And that's what happened. That's what happened. It's not why we lost.
The roster don't need to
That's what happened.
overhaul.
He's not the
I remember at
scapegoat
one
for
point in
tonight
2022, we
whatsoever.
lost like
He's
13
not the
games of
he's not
15
the
in
guy he's not the
February,
guy who turned
March.
the ball over twice, in the last final possessions of the game. He didn't do any of that stuff. He's not a
Exactly.
scapegoat. He's not to blame for tonight. I'm just telling you why he was out there and why somebody else wasn't out there.
Simple facts,
That's
bro.
what happened. And that's what's going to continue to
Yo,
happen.
Zay, yo, Zay, shut the fuck up, Zay. We're not here for none of the nonsense y'all in the chat talking about. We're not here for it, bro. This is not the night.
Trinity,
Tonight they should
don't
have
even
benched.
react
It
to
is
Tonight they
that.
not
should
the
have
night.
been. Tonight they should have just benched
I am
Looney,
not the
bro.
rest of them. I would light your ass up, bro. I'm not the rest of them.
B, I agree with you, man.
I would light
Kevon
you
Looney's
up.
been
Don't play
overhelping
with me.
so much this year. It's so annoying.
I'm not blaming
He'll-
Looney for this loss either. I'm just saying Kerr. That's more a Kerr thing than a Looney thing.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Hiding behind the burners.
Tonight we just needed offense, man, and I felt like they should have just closed small. I get what Jim is saying as well. Like, Wiggins played his best at the three, but like Moody can grab rebounds. Moody brings energy. He brings effort. He would have been on the boards crashing
B,
the
this is
glass.
what I'm
Yeah, but it
saying with
wasn't his
Steve
fault.
Kerr.
He
At
wasn't
some
grabbing
point, you got to
rebounds,
swallow
bro.
your fucking
Yeah,
pride.
you just got. He's normally not opposed to
Cause
benching
let me ask
Moody
you,
in
what's
closing
Jim? Jim
games. I
still
don't
here?
know.
Cause you
No,
say Wiggins needs to grab more rebounds. How much did Looney have?
I mean I get what people are
That
saying, and
we
he's not
can't go down that road
opposed.
blaming players like that.
Yeah, man. Tonight is on two guys. It's on Steph.
Then
It's on
nigga,
Draymond. Nigga, we win this game if y'all just hold the fucking basketball, bro. We
you
win
need to
this
add Kerr
game.
to that rotation too.
Like, bro, I don't care. We win this game if y'all niggas hold the ball. Every other
Literally
external
hold the ball.
bullshit. Like, I don't get the fuck what Steph was doing with that goddamn pass. Like, where
It's
were you
clear as
throwing it
day.
to, bro? Who?
If CP was in the game, those turnovers just do not happen.
Yeah,
I
They
bro.
can bet
might.
my house
They
on that
might
shit,
happen.
bro.
They might happen
No,
because
it's not happening, bro. We know
what if
CP.
they
It's
take
not
away
happening, bro.
CP3 out of the ATO?
So who they gonna leave
Right?
Steph open?
Then
Is it gonna be Steph? Is it
I
would have
think
been
the
Steph?
turnover, I'll be honest, I think the
It's not
turnover doesn't happen in the
It
first
doesn't.
one. Steph one. He doesn't turn.
Hold on. This is why they lost the game. The free
Yo,
throws
King, shut up, King.
and the turnovers. That's literally why they lost. The free throws and the
And we
turnovers.
lost two players, Erko. Don't forget that. We lost two players. Nah, that's a big because CP is coming off the bench and GP2's point of attack. Don't. They were needed. As soon as those two was gone, shit went downhill.
Yeah, it's
Then the
tertiary
free
though.
throws
It's
started
free
happening,
throws and
fouling
turnovers.
excessively, and then what? The turnovers. Yeah.
I agree. Ali made a great point in the chat. I wonder
Easy.
if these dudes they lost this game because they were trying to chase points so bad.
Man,
Because
that's
of the in
crazy.
season tournament, they were trying to chase points and they maybe would have just fucking played out of
I'm
control.
trying to hear that. They had a 20-plus
hold
point lead at halftime. You got to win that
Hold
fucking
on. I
game.
don't know about chase points and
That's what I'm saying.
bro. I don't know what happened in that third quarter, bro. Like, how can you just sit back and watch that many free throws, bro? Like, are you?
Yeah, 20 free throws
Bro,
in a quarter
like,
is crazy, bro.
this
I don't
is
care what nobody
when
says.
this is when it just gets OD. When somebody gets the ball, like Fox, right? And I don't know what Saric is supposed to do in this spot. Like, what are you supposed to do? Give him the basket, and then he leaves.
It's not a foul on Sarge.
Bro,
That
come
was
on, man.
really
Like,
stupid.
Bro, I was
Go back to
literally
that last play.
I was literally saying it, bro,
Fox threw up a
in the
prayer,
first
B. He
half.
threw up a
I'm like,
prayer. He threw up
dude,
a
we're up
prayer.
big right now, but I just had a feeling, bro. I don't know why. I just kept saying it. Like, you go back and listen to the recording. I said, bro, the refs are gonna fuck with us.
I knew
I
when
said
we
it,
had
Yeah.
a
bro.
big lead in the first half, I knew
Yeah,
the refs
I
were coming
said it.
back,
They were
bro.
gonna even that shit out, bro. They not gonna let them
Bro,
boys beat
remember the
them
end of the Spurs game? Now I get it. We almost blew that game, but this is kind of similar. Remember, the Spurs just kept getting marched to the fucking free throw line at the end of that game because we needed a certain amount of points, and them boys just kept getting marched to the free throw line, bro.
I knew it, bro. I knew some shit like that was going to
I
happen.
really could care less about the in-season
Bro,
tournament
that
bullshit.
Malik Monk shot. I want you to realize he was trying to draw a foul, right? On that Monk shot, he was trying to draw a foul.
Hold on. Let me address the movie thing. When I seen Kerr, when I seen him making that substitution, I'm thinking like, oh, okay, he's about to take Looney off, and then he takes
Moody. Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck are you actually doing?
I got
bro?
Urkel.
Like,
I literally wanted to wring Steve Kerr's neck, and I literally wanted to punch through the TV when I saw that.
You can't close with Moody and Clay. You can't close with Moody and
I'm
Clay.
not a guy that normally kills Steve Kerr like Jim. To wring Steve Kerr's neck when I saw that shit happen.
You can't take Clay off because he's making $43 million this year. So you can't take Clay off.
No, I don't think it's about taking off Clay, bro. I think it's like when you are late in games, right? Like, why is Draymond and Looney out there, bro? Like,
yeah, you could just need one of them.
You need
just
guys
keep Draymond out there.
You need guys that can switch and that can guard in space, bro. I don't understand why that's happening over and over again.
And it's not like Draymond can't guard Sabonis and Looney can. This is like he can guard Sabonis. It's not like a fucking issue. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah. Oh, that's annoying. That is super annoying, man. Oh, Jesus Christ.
So,
that Gucci man rep don't like us at all.
So I can talk in the space, Eric, but you're okay with going down with these guys? It sounded like that you were pretty convicted on that.
Yeah. I'm okay going down with these guys because here's why. Because
it's not a bad team.
The people the people that we want to trade for, right? Those guys are not available, bro. We've tried to trade for those guys. We tried to trade for the Siakams. I'd love to have Siakam. We tried to trade. I'd love to have OG. Those guys are not available, bro. They're not.
Exactly.
There's only one dude.
Like everybody who's talking trade, like who can we actually get?
There's only one dude because Toronto. I don't know with Toronto because Masai's just been.
He's a scammer, bro. He's a scammer. He's a scammer.
So outside of that,
that man from New York.
Masai,
there is only one dude.
Masai's like a cock tease, bro. Like,
bro,
these dudes out there, bro. He's literally a dick tease. Like, out there, dog. It's so annoying.
Hey, I remember last year the Knicks offered this man Quentin Grimes, Emmanuel Quickly, Obi Toppin, and about two or three first-round picks.
That's
this
what I wanted to stay in spaces, right?
This nigga looked at the Knicks and said, "Nah, we ain't taking the trade unless you throw R.J. Barrett." And Knicks hung up the phone on that nigga.
But I'll tell you this: there's only one dude out there, and I don't think that he's available. Okay, first of all. You guys can keep coming on with new accounts with the dicks in the chat, bro. First of all, fuck the Lakers.
Exactly.
Second of all, you're just gonna keep getting
the Lakers.
Might as well just go do something else with the rest of your
dicks out your mouth.
Relax.
There's only one dude that I'm looking at out there, and I don't even think that he's available because I don't know how fringe this team is in terms of building it up and stacking picks. But it's Lauri Markkanen.
Say the name.
That's it.
Hell no. He's a franchise player for them.
I don't know if he's franchise.
I know he's
franchise.
Well, I would.
They're gonna franchise tag that boy. They're going to franchise tag that boy.
But that's the only dude that I'm looking at, and I don't think that he's even.
He's not gonna sell him.
I don't even think that he's available, and I don't think that he's
not
reasonable to look at. But that's the only dude that I'm looking at.
Another name I'll throw out on the mix is like a guy like Zion, but I don't know how attainable that is.
Because Lauri Markkanen.
Listen to me.
Fixes a lot of our holes.
If y'all can bring me somebody that we can trade for that's going to make the team better and that we don't get fleeced in, I am all for it. But
that's what I'm saying,
bro. Like teams are not looking to help us, bro. I'm telling you.
Exactly. They do not like the Warriors, bro.
And I'll tell you who's really not looking to help us is Danny Ainge. So that's a
pipe
But
Danny Ainge is like Masai, bro.
Danny Ainge is not looking to help us.
Danny Ainge is like Masai, bro.
That's why I'm not really looking at that guy. But that's it, bro.
Y'all have to understand.
Could honestly care less. His team is not going anywhere for the foreseeable future.
Exactly.
You guys think like this is like,
y'all need to understand something.
You said what,
right?
TJ?
Let's operate under this prism, right? Who is helping us? What team is going to help us?
Nobody.
Bro, I what I would say to that at the end of the day, no matter what we think about, what team is going to help the Warriors and stuff like this, it's a business. If you give them assets, they will give you something back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So what? Trade the farm for a player that's not worthy of trading the farm for?
The farm?
Exactly.
I mean, who said anything about the farm?
No,
It
So
seems like
Jim,
you're just
Jim,
shutting down
give me
all
a trade
ideas, which
scenario,
is
Jim. Who would you
I'm
trade
not
for?
shutting down all trade ideas, but it's
no.
like
Look, I'm not saying that to you. I'm saying that to somebody who just said, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the NBA. This is business. Teams care about assets. If the Warriors give up assets,
You
and the
give
Warriors
him a
have
valuable
bunch of
expiring
assets
contract.
that,
Yeah.
and they
So
can
Jim,
choose from, and whichever one is the least useful, they can use it as a piece for a possible
so
trade.
Jim, what trade would you make right now at this point in time? Like a
Well,
realistic
I
trade.
always throw one particular name, and a lot of people disagree. But when somebody asks me that question, this is the easiest. That's the easiest one that I can come up with, because I haven't necessarily done like research to see which guys would really fit well. But what I do know is that they need a closing four off the bench that is going to
Otto?
replace Looney. You understand what I'm saying? And if they go with
Somebody like Otto?
somebody like Otto. What is
You're not
people's
looking
problems
at,
with
you're not
Otto?
looking at
It
like
baffles
big
my
fish
mind.
trades. So you're not looking at like big fish trades. You're looking at like
You don't have to look. You
Marginal.
need a guy.
You're looking at like margins for impact.
Okay, think about this. Let's just, for the sake of argument, that Otto was never on the Warriors, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, if we say, and Otto plays whatever, some minutes for the Raptors, but not that much, right? But we know that he's a general positive when he comes in and plays for that. They write articles about him all the time, talking about how he connects their lineup, and he's so good for this team and all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
So
It's availability. He's been really banged up. So.
Yeah. So let me ask this: if I said, for example, or if somebody said, what if the Warriors went and picked up a guy like Otto? I bet you, and the 2022 didn't happen. That's meaning Otto was never on this team. I bet you people will be like, "Oh, you think Otto would help? Like, what are you talking about? Like, that's like, this is the reaction that I got when I brought up, say, for example, Thaddeus Young last year, when I was desperate for any marginal piece that can be helpful to the Warriors from a positional standpoint. Because at the end of the day, the Warriors didn't have that positional guy that can close. And then the Warriors ended up going with like 4-guard lineups to close against the Lakers.
Isn't Otto injured right now?
See,
look, here's the problem with Otto,
injured?
right? Yeah, well, here's the problem with Otto, right? Otto last year played 8 games. The year before he joined the Warriors, we had him, when we lucked out and had him available, he played 3 games. So in 2 of the 3 years, including the Warriors championship run, in 2 of those years, he's combined for 11 games on the floor. So Otto's problem is clear, and it's health.
Mm-hmm. That's not something we need right now.
9 games
let's just stick with a guy who's useless for the Warriors, but still in rotation and doing absolutely nothing to help their defense. Let's just do that. Let's just do nothing.
Who are you talking about?
So you're trading Kuminga for Otto straight up?
I mean, if people still think that that's a bad idea, I don't know what to tell you. They won a championship with this fucking guy 2 years ago, and you guys are talking about like
it's a value.
You need
it's a
more
value
for that. You need more.
It's value, bro.
You need connectors, and they're missing.
Yeah, you need connectors, but bro, like these are the type of trades that Irk was talking about earlier. How we lost that Wiseman trade, even though as good as GP2 is, we lost that trade because you're trading a number 2 overall. You're trading a number 2 overall pick.
Who the dude fuck? He's a miss. He's a bust.
And that hurts the franchise. It is biting us in the ass. It is biting us in the ass that he's a fucking bust.
This is the dumbest thing. Wiseman has practically no value at this point. The guy is going to be out of the league soon at this point. He can't even
get minutes on the damn Pistons.
He can't even get a rotational
that's
time over freaking another former
Wiseman's a wash. Wiseman's a wash. The issue with that trade is this: you should have kept GP to start with. There's no reason.
Exactly. I was saying that the whole time. If you guys remember, I was devastated when they let him walk.
that was a poor decision.
If you remember,
look, there's no reason
you make a mistake and then you rectify. It's better to rectify a mistake than live with it and be like, oh no, yeah, we screwed up with Wiseman, but we're just gonna keep him on the team. What are you talking about?
Nobody was saying keeping him on the fucking team, bro. No, I'm saying that long term, in the long term process, it fucked over the team. Trading guys who are supposed to be franchise-altering players.
Hold on one second. So there was another play tonight This is the nonsense that happened tonight. Trey Lyles threw 2 elbows at Draymond.
Oh yeah.
Draymond argues the
No
call.
call.
Yeah, and
And
he
he
catches
gets
him.
a tech.
Yeah.
Tech.
Now, where's the review in that? No, he threw an elbow, bro. He threw 2 elbows, and he connected on both. So my thing is like, if we're throwing elbows and we're doing this and we're doing that, what are we doing here, bro? He threw 2 elbows. Isn't an elbow a flagrant or not?
Mm-hmm.
According to the NBA, no.
Bro, he threw an elbow,
That
dog.
wasn't a flagrant.
Didn't he throw an
He got hit in
elbow?
the face.
Yeah, he did
Yeah,
throw
he
it.
got hit
I
in the face.
agree. No, I 100% agree. I'm just saying, according to the league, I guess not.
Draymond won't get any calls. So hold on.
He's definitely not getting the calls.
We're just willing to bend over and fucking spread.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
What?
He was just supposed to let the NBA bend us over?
Just bend over and fucking spread our ass cheeks, bro. That's what we should do? Come on, dog.
Fuck out my face.
Right?
This thing is so stupid,
Hey,
bro.
pause,
Like,
bro.
that is the nonsense I'm talking about, bro. That is exactly what I'm talking about. We are just expected just to just bend over, right? Just let the league fuck us, bro. And
All right, dog. I'll let you flat in the first one. Pause, bro. You got the chat going crazy.
Chat can go crazy if they want, bro. Like,
yeah, I'll let you flat the first 2 times.
Come on, man. That's Kings. Even though he's a marginal, he seems like a marginal piece if you just look at his stats. But did he make an impact in this game? Yes, he did. This is what I'm saying. The Warriors are missing that piece. This is the kind of, even if you think that it's a marginal piece, like a guy like TJD is not a marginal piece. He puts guys in their right places. This is a huge deal. You guys keep thinking that the small stuff is okay. It's a lot, man. It's a lot.
Away
You look at
Trey
a guy like
Lyles
Trey
from the
Lyles,
Kings.
he's actually about the same size as TJD. He's 6'9", 240 pounds. He's roughly maybe 25, 30 pounds heavier than a guy like Wiggins. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a giant difference when you're talking about weight classes and certain guys playing certain positions.
That is true. That is true.
But at the time of the lineup, wasn't Trey Lyles in at the 4 and Looney was still in the game? It was Looney out in the court with Draymond, Wiggins. I think the whole starting 5, if I'm not mistaken, or Kojo was still in there. But I don't think Draymond should have a problem guarding a guy like Trey Lyles. He just is hitting
It's
shots
not about
off
guarding him. It's about battling him underneath. He's also bigger than Draymond too.
But Draymond,
you forget Draymond is 6'6".
Draymond made his money in the NBA by taking on the challenge of guarding bigger players, bro. That's Draymond's role.
But you're asking a 6'6" guy to constantly be able to rebound over a guy. This is just a matter of physics, bro.
That's his
job, bro. I don't agree with that at all.
He's been doing his whole fucking career. What?
Draymond Green in no universe should have any problem boxing out Trey Lyles. I completely disagree. I completely disagree. I've seen Draymond put guys 7-1, 7-2.
We seen Draymond put the works on Jokic, bro. Like, what we doing
just
here?
from the Draymond.
Bro, I'm saying he needs help.
Overall.
I'm saying he needs help.
He's Looney in the game. How much fucking help does he need?
What?
Looney's the best center. Looney was in the game the time Trey Lyles was in the game. The possession that we're talking about, the stretch in the fourth quarter, Trey Lyles and Looney was in the game.
Looney was not in the game. It was Wiggins and Moody.
Somebody go pull the clip up. Somebody pull the clip up, bro. Somebody pull the clip up. Just debunk the whole stuff. Yeah, I got some good memory because I'm trying to remember that same play.
I watch for this shit, guys. Do you understand this? I am a guy who looks at the combinations constantly. So I know what combinations are being out on the floor. Because most of the time, they have combinations that I don't want to see. So I'm constantly paying attention to that because I know which combinations which ones work defensively and which ones have problems.
The team doesn't work. All right. I guess not. An off-season, a mid-season trade ain't winning us no championship, dog. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you want to trade away the young guys, go ahead and trade them. But if Something better got to be coming back.
I want at least equal value, bro. Equal value.
Don't give me no trade that's going to net fucking 60 cents on the dollar, bro. Like, that's my problem. Yeah. I don't know anything. I don't know a word. I don't know a thing. I know nothing.
I really wish they'd play TJD tonight, man. He's such a difference maker against this Kings team specifically because Fox and Monk have trouble when he's in there because they're just driving in and just penetrating left and right and getting buckets inside the paint and getting these easy points that TJD disallows. I literally have an 11-minute clip of him doing exactly that when he played against the Kings earlier in the season, in the regular season. He shut the water off against these guys. They needed him, and they didn't play him. And then you look at, like, you know, there was one play where Steph fed Looney right in the middle, and he's just, there's a guy to his left, and Looney could have just gone right up for a dunk, and then he passes it up instead, and it's like, it ends up being a wasted possession. That's a dunk.
Jim, you think TJD could take Looney's spot? Because at this point, these need to change.
Well, he can protect that paint against these athletic little guys that a guy like Looney cannot, because he's more athletic and he's a shot blocker. So he deters shots, and he's always there to contest everything. Looney is just there positionally. He's not there to deter or block a shot. So they're not intimidated by him. And they're not certainly not intimidated by Dario, but they're intimidated by TJD.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm trying to tell you guys, I literally have multiple clips of him doing this in their last game. And he was a huge positive for them. So they needed to play him, and they continue to not to. So I don't know what to, I don't know what to tell you. Steve is, and this coaching staff, I don't know how they decide.
King, shut up. Go ahead, bro. Yeah.
Trini, relax, bro. You're making people piss you off for no reason, dog. Like, relax, man.
Because I'm tight about the game, bro. And I'm like, yo,
nah.
It's talking in the chat,
cool,
bro.
man. It's cool. It's cool, man. It's just a stupid L, bro. It's fine.
Yeah, I know. Yo, Kai nuts. You know what? You banned, bro.
Relax, man. Relax. It's fine, dog.
Might not make the playoffs. Okay, brother. Keep telling yourself that.
Sam, will you stand on business, Sam? Stand on business, nigga.
For the love of God, please watch this video. Because you will see.
It's on your YouTube channel, Jim?
Say what?
This video about to show is on the YouTube already, or you about to play it right now?
No, it's already been made. And
because talking about the same one you made on TJD?
Clips where Malik Monk tries to drive, and then he just gives it up, dishes it out, because he has nothing at the rim with TJD standing right there.
Yeah, because TJD got hops.
Exactly. He has that athleticism to combat some of these guys' athleticism. Malik Monk is a very athletic guy, and he's very quick. But these are the guys that TJD can stay in front of and deter, and then they stop getting these easy looks at the rim. You got to stop something on defense.
Yeah,
and
like McLovin says, Lakers were 2-10, and they still made the conference finals. Like we really overreacting for real.
I mean, it's better than whatever Kuminga was doing out there. He did nothing.
So wait, would you be interested in
Kuminga's worst game
right
defensively, now? And not even close.
He had a bad game today, so.
He had a bad game today. He hasn't had a single game over 2 rebounds this entire month. The guy is useless against next to Sarge as a power forward. That's a really bad defensive combination. They had a 10-point lead in that first quarter. They almost instantly gave that up. Luckily, GP made some really great plays in transition. He had that steal, dunk, and one. These things negated kind of those errors that were caused by that combination of guys.
So let me ask you a question. Would y'all rather another coach other than Kerr, or y'all would rather Kerr?
Things got to get really fucking bad for him to get fired. I can say that.
That's not. So we gotta get real bad for him to get fired. Then this is not real bad. Then
The last 10 games, I would say that's pretty damn bad.
That's
It has
what.
to get really, really fucking bad.
2-10 is pretty damn bad. I mean, 2-8 is pretty damn bad.
In the last 10,
That's worse than the league
I
stuff.
mean, look, bro. I've been seeing this all night. In 2022, we lost like 11 out of
What's a new
13
coach
games.
gonna do, bro? Like,
Like,
a new coach ain't gonna fix this, man. Like firing a coach mid-year, right? And bringing in another coach, that's not gonna do shit, bro. Like, it's just gonna, you might as well tank at that point. It's fine.
Nah. I don't think that's true.
Tell me
this guy's not leading defense.
Jim. Tell me when we've made a mid-season firing, and it's been a good thing. It's never a good thing, bro.
What I know is that they've had segments of time where Kerr was out, and they thrived without him. Did that happen?
Yeah, but
those were the super team era.
Those are the old days, dog. Like,
see, the thing about the old days, it's the old days.
These are the old days, bro. Like, in the old days, dog. You know what I'm saying? Mike Brown ain't here, right? Like, I mean, unless you think Atkinson is going to come in and take, like,
he's not a good coach, bro.
That's instability, man.
What I do know about Atkinson is that he's a pick and roll based coach. They need that. They need to shore that high pick and roll stuff up, because tonight the execution was really bad. It was really bad. Guys were like panicked. They didn't know what to do. I mean, some guys knew what to do. I'm telling you, Moody was really good in there. He's super poised. And that fourth quarter, man, it really was a crime that they took him out. You got to reward guys who are having amazing performances in games. And Moody was having just that. And then he gets yanked. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Clay did nothing in that second. I think Clay scored 18 points in the first half, and he scored.
I ain't gonna lie though, bro. Like, I was kind of looking at the numbers tonight. Oh my god, bro. This is what I know. This group creates motion more than anyone else does, man. To say that we're done and this and that, my goodness.
Right?
I'm looking at the number right now, dog. It's like 10K people. That's how much they fucking hate us. 10K? Sheesh.
Fucking Christ.
10,000 people?
They want your head on the stick, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They want your head on the stick, bro.
Oh, 10,000 people, dog?
No, they want to kill you, bro. If they had the opportunity, they'd kill you, bro.
They gonna be mobbing you.
Bro, you gotta sleep with one eye open, Eric. I'm starting to get concerned, bro. You gotta start sleeping with one eye open, dog.
Bro, this is why I keep the group tight knit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. You gotta sleep with one eye open, bro. Jesus Christ. These dudes want to kill you. What do you mean delusional, bro? How are we being delusional? Not everybody's going to have the same opinion of the team, Sam. Everybody's going to have different opinions of the team.
Sam.
It's not built for 82 games, bro.
Don't take a hit off the dab pen, dog. And just relax.
Like a puss, bro. Built for 82 games, man.
This is a long season, dog.
Exactly, bro.
It's a long season,
That's
Sam.
what I'm trying to say.
Just relax, bro.
Barely 20 games out of the season.
Ali, here's a problem, bro. It's like when Draymond is the problem with the shit, bro, because like I think we're in a skid right now, and it's almost like everything bad is just happening during the stretch. You know what I'm saying? GP2 not being out there, CP, come on, bro. Like, next thing you know,
bro.
Corey Joseph out there. Like, Corey Joseph.
Turnovers galore.
Like every 4 games, bro. It's like, come on, man. And a lot of that is coaching too, by the way.
Yep.
How many minutes did Steph play tonight? 37 fucking minutes, bro. Like, huh?
That's crazy. And we still lost?
Oh, that hurts, man. That hurts. Kurt tried to do short minutes on the bench tonight, and we still fucking lost that game. That's what pisses me off, man. Come on, dog. Oh, 3 days off.
Berg, we had 3 dudes go for 20 and 10, and we still lost.
Yo, that's crazy to me, bro. That shit does not happen like that.
Bro, Ali is like me, bro. Like Ollie's already factoring in the Steph January injury. You know what I'm saying? Like shit.
Yep.
Eh.
The slump.
Yeah. Here's what I'm saying. I think it's gonna be fine. Let's just relax.
I think so too.
It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, I think we'll be okay long
It's an
term.
overreaction, bro.
Bro, the
It's because
Lakers,
we never lost like this before. That's why.
listen, the Lakers were down and out. No. We did lose like this before. We lost like this before last season. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but last season we wasn't really going anywhere, bro. So you had to chalk it up last season.
So
This season can't.
next we have the Clippers
The
twice.
Clippers.
You know what's crazy? They got even Lowe's talking about
Hold up,
this shit
Trini,
tonight.
hold up. So we have the
My
Clippers
fault.
twice, right? So twice, and then we have the Blazers, and then we have some tough games up ahead, man. Have some real tough games up ahead, but that is what it is. It is what it is, man. But anyways, Jim, are you gonna do something on strength and numbers or not?
Yeah.
Wait, you about to do it right now?
Let's go over the strength and numbers. I'm gonna send this over to Jim. So strength and number. So playback.tv/strength and numbers, and Jim, we'll have a conversation over there.
Yeah, join me. I'm gonna talk some shit.
All right, y'all.